Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Interstate Adventures. I'm Battery H in the cab and ready to go. We, if in case you were remembering, are in a truck stop on I-40 that's westbound. So we're going to head over to Flagstaff real quick, check in at the dealership there, and get any repairs that need to be done, gussy up the truck a little bit, and then look ourselves for a job. Okay, everything's ready to go. There's the yummy. And off we go. It is early, almost 6 o'clock in the morning, so we should be able to get there and get some time to get pick up a job, and we may have to split it in two if it's a long one, but that's okay. Yeah, we've got about an hour 46 is what it says to get there. Don't take your hands off the wheel, crazy man. I hope everyone enjoyed our last little episode where we had to drive like a madman to get where we were before we fell asleep. But thankfully we got there without much incident. Still not really happy for them having a car park at that exit and nothing to indicate that, you know, I don't understand why there wouldn't be truck parking there as well. Or at least a truck stop nearby. I just don't understand the reasoning for having there's no drop-off point or anything there for having that exit in the middle of nowhere, unless it's just a turnaround point for people that do silly things like myself. Oh, come on. There we go. So we will get over to the mechanic, actually to the dealership there. Slip into the mechanic's office real quick. Like I said, get the truck fixed up. We're not really sitting tremendously pretty for cash, but I think we'll be okay as we start working on paying down our debt. Keep alert for the green signs because our GPS here, yeah, see, it's coming up here shortly. Won't really give us a heads up. 1 mile. Okay, good. Won't give us a tremendous heads up as to when the exit is here. So it is, at the time of this film, at the beginning of 2017. Looking forward to some of the things SCS has in store for us this year. Ought to be very interesting. Come on, no more drop frames, people. Ah, the old style train with just an engine. Nice to see those still go through here. But at least time the gates stay down until they're completely passed. right here is where I wanted to turn. Okay. Okay, there's the PD dealership. Over here is where we need to go. Okay, our maintenance and repairs. Oh, co-insurance is at $801. Ow. Okay, so we got to pay the full $727 freight, 8%. Yikes. What did we do to deserve that? We got about 23,000. We've got accessories, some nice ones there. I'm really not going to go the mirror route. The orange bumper would be nice, but we don't get cab panels for a few levels yet, and all the good stuff doesn't really start popping in until a little bit later. White mud flaps I'm not so worried about. Things like the double exhaust level 8 and all those goodies. So I guess we'll just leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to take a moment here and peruse the job offerings. So hang tight and we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're going to take a job, some sugar from the Walbert to the Tidbit, which is a grocery store. It's up in Kayenta, and that's in the northeastern corner of Arizona. So although the route isn't exceptionally long, we should be able to finish it today, and more importantly, we'll be able to get it all in on this episode. So let's go find it. Find where we're going here first of all. Yep, just out and around the corner, and then we will probably be taking 89 up north to 160 and into this little grocery store here with a very unique parking place. Okie dokie. I mistakenly thought that was a four-way stop. It is not. Okay, here's the Walbert Distribution Center. So we'll come in here and pick up our trailer. Okay. It is 18 tons of sugar. That's a lot of sugar, mate. It wants us to give us the long box trailer. I think we're going to go with the standard sized. Take the job. we'll leave the running lights on. And just as I thought, that's going to take us up I-89. We could probably stop and pick up some gas on the way. Be a good idea. Don't ever really want to run out of fuel in the desert. Okay, there we go. And away we're off once again. But without the stopping spot here, no, sir, no. Who said you could do that? There will be a light up here, though. The train is rolling through, but we don't have to worry about that. So cruise control for just a little bit until we get over here. Then we can kick it up as we get to the leaving Flagstaff. We are back to 65 miles an hour. Pretty trees and rolling landscape of northeastern Arizona. Well, sort of rolling at any rate. I still haven't heard any comment from anybody about previous music compilation episodes, so I'm not sure whether you like them or not. I hope you did. If you'd like to see more, but you just have to let me know. I will be honest, this is a part of Arizona I have never been through. Spent a whole lot of time out on the west coast, or in the western regions, I should say. Very little time on the west coast, actually. As SCS expands eastward and northward, we'll probably get to a few more areas that I've been, hopefully in the next couple of years. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri to a certain extent. Me just about missing my turn to go get gasoline. Yeah, folks, I said it's not necessarily good play. It would help if my GPS talked, I think. I would get less distracted. Our poor little orange truck. Oh yes, this is off to our right here. You got to see this. This is Traffic Cone Man, or Traffic Barrel Man. I always enjoy seeing his visage. Okay, come on. What you doing? Okay, back north on 89, and we are on the road again. North we go. So this is closer to the Arizona that everybody expects, I think. But the desert does contain a lot of life, especially if one knows where to look. If one knows where to look and one sees a desert tortoise, one should back away slowly, lest the desert tortoise perform its defense mechanism, which is to pee. Not only in part because that pee smells really, really bad, but because it also dehydrates the desert tortoise and can kill it. Comment below if you like, but I don't think that the defense mechanism that kills you is probably the wisest defense mechanism. And that may be a small reason why the desert tortoise is on the endangered species list. However, I understand that you, at least in Nevada where I was at, you could get the ones that had been injured or whatnot and then had been, you know, healed in captivity, couldn't be re-released into the wild in some cases, so they offered them out as pets. Now the thing about a desert tortoise is they live a really, really long time. But I did not know anyone personally, but I knew people who knew people. I hate to use that combination, but there were some people we knew by association that kept desert tortoise as a pet. And said that he lived outside quite happily. Came up every morning to the porch door looking for his breakfast, and had all the loving caring of a dog, just incredibly slower. I always thought that was kind of neat. I mean, sure, you can't use a... they're not going to be a whole lot of use in a home invasion scenario, but... I don't have to get a new one every 10 to 15 years either. Oh yes, this is the drop to 40 in the middle of the desert for no apparent reason, other than we're now going to drop to 35. Never did understand this part of the game. Oh my goodness. Was it because of this turnoff and this little shed with the waste tank there? Yes, must be, because now we immediately go to 65. Okay. No good reason, in other words. But we're not far away now, actually. Not far away from our location. We will be taking a little bit of time to park this bad boy. Mine here, so yeah, we're getting close to town. And so here we come on our divided highway with a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. Yes, America, I dare you to find that anywhere else. Kayenta has been discovered. Okay. And that's one of the few gas stations that hasn't been changed to update reflect Chevron instead of Chevron. And that's where they're going to want us to put it, I think. Ugh. Okay. Ah, there. I think we can manage that one. That one wasn't where I thought we were going to end up sticking this thing, but okay. See if I'm lined up with this thing. Okay. Alrighty. you have decoupled. All right, we've gotten the load to Flagstaff. Not enough to make us hugely rich, but enough to get us into the 28,000 valley. Let's go back to the bank quick. And we can probably pay off another $10,000 loan before our first payment, so that will take our grand total in loans down to $70,000. Which isn't bad, I think, in the end. That isn't bad at all. And as you can see, Fred was there waiting for us this whole time. Surprised he didn't want us to take it right back into the dock, but that's all right. Okay, everybody. That's the end of this episode. I hope you have a wonderful time. Please subscribe, like, comment below. I enjoy all of those things. Subscribing means you won't miss any more trucking videos or many of the other things I do. You can also find me on Twitch in the description below. And we've kicked off our 2017 Extra Life campaign. There'll be a video out for that real shortly, if not already. So please check that out as well. We're trying to raise funds for Children's Hospital of New Orleans to help the kids there, where every dollar goes to that. Until next time, everybody, have a great day. Safe driving.